All right. Good morning. Good morning. It is Thursday. You know, that day that's stuck between Wednesday, which is hump day, and thank God it's Friday. It's Thursday. I'm your host, Jay, and I am so honored to be before you today. Well, look, the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get that music cut off because I want to make sure that you hear me clearly. All right. Now, uh, the last time I did this, I got cut off. So I'm giving myself insurance today, so that will not happen. That I will not get cut off again. And I'm just trying to bring myself up so I can see myself. By the way, I don't know how the weather is in where you're at, but the weather is not that good here at all. All right. So the last time we were on, I attempted to do a show, and that show, as we know, I didn't get to finish it. So I went back and erased it because I know some of you watched it, right? So I don't want you to think I'm crazy today because I'm doing a repeat. I just felt that the topic was so important that we need to go ahead and have it redone again today. All right, so let's go ahead and get this show off the road. I thank all of those that are watching this live and the many, many that will be watching the replay. I definitely appreciate you also. I'm going to look for my quote of the day. So, start out with my quote of the day, and it's by Helen Keller. And she says, character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. And I'm a person, I love to read this because I want you to take apart the words. Go back and replay this, and I'm telling you, that quote has a lot of nuggets in it. I'm just going to share just a couple. The second sentence, it says only through, well, I'll go back. I got to read the whole thing. I'm sorry. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. So that means that character requires you to be active and sometimes even loud. That's what that's saying. Only through experience of trial and suffering. So that means for you to gain experience, of course, you have to try something. Okay? And sometimes to reach an objective, we're going to go through some pain. But it says this will strengthen us. Ambition inspired and success achieved. So remember, success is a journey. And as long as you understand that, you will be successful. Also, I want you to understand, there is no instant success. Instant success does not exist. Unless you were example, Paris Hilton, you were born into money, which means someone else went through that pain for you. But guess what? In order for you to keep the wealth that you get and make it grow, you're going to have to go through some pain also, all right, and some suffering. It's just of a different form than someone who possibly who doesn't have money, okay? Now, affirmations. This is affirmation time. And the reason I keep looking, okay, it finally showed up. That's what I was looking for. I wanted to see me before I continued on because I like to see what I look like. No, it's not true. I'm messing with you. I'm sorry. The reason that I do it like that is that I get to, like last time, if you remember when we were on, it blacked out. Okay. You got to bear with me a little bit today. I'm trying to keep my pace up, my tempo up. My oldest sister, who is 78 years of age, I just found out this morning that they moved her to an ICU unit back home, and she's hooked up to one of those air machines. She's fighting COVID-19. So I'd appreciate if you keep her in your prayers today. I really would. All right, let me go ahead. First of all, I'm going to change my affirmation up a little bit. I'm so happy and grateful that God got my sister through this battle with COVID-19. I am so happy and grateful that I live in abundance, that I'm chosen by God for greatness, that I have over 10,000 viewers on this show, that I have over 10,000 members in my Facebook group, Jay's Seven Figure Club, which is helping people to grow wealth. I am so happy and grateful that I am totally healthy. And believe me, health is a blessing. It's more powerful than any money you could have. I'm so happy and grateful that whatever I put my mind to, I can achieve. Now, I can achieve with the power that God has stored in me, because all the powers are within you to have anything that you want in life or anything that you want to accomplish. I am without doubt that and positive that very, very soon all my dreams will be a part of my past, because I am that I am. All right, let's go ahead and get into today's topic real quick. And today's topic is 5 must-dos for a successful personal transformation. 5 must-dos for a successful personal transformation. And again, my apologies for looking to my left, but that's where my notes are. Okay, this article was done that I'm using is from Julian Hayes, right? And Julian writes, a caterpillar doesn't morph into a butterfly by random chance, nor does a personal transformation randomly occur. Instead, both scenarios happen through a series of meticulous and orderly steps over a period of time. I'm gonna go back and read that again, or part of that. He talks about the butterfly, and then he says, nor does a personal transformation randomly occur. In other words, when we want to change something in our life, it's something that we have to work on us. That's why they have that terminology, personal development. Okay? No one was born successful. No one, just like no one is born with manners. Manners are something that we have to learn. No one is born with the body of an athlete. The possibilities are there, but what you do with your body over the years forms that athletical body. You get where I'm going, okay? So, he says, much like how a caterpillar must undergo several steps in its metaphor forces, the process of becoming an improved vision of yourself in life occurs with these 5 steps. And that's what we're going to focus on very quickly. And then, I'm sorry, I'm really trying to hold my thought. But, you know, it's funny. I didn't do a show the last couple of days because I couldn't get my head right. And I had someone ask me today, they said, when are you going to do your next show? When I started, I promised myself I would do this Monday to Friday for the rest of the year. Okay. So I'm here because I want to get back on track, because it's important to do what you say that you're going to do. That's very important. It develops your character. Okay, number 1 is find your why. Since the beginning of time, there's been a thing called the call to action. So what they're saying here is your why is your call to action. And as an example, they use Richard Branson wasn't pleased with his airline experience and accepted his call to action to change the way airlines treated people by launching Virginia Atlantic. And then, of course, Steve Jobs accepted his call to change to interact with technology and communications through, of course, Apple. So What about you? What's your call to action? What is going to motivate you to get out of bed every day and give 100%? Because that's what that why is about. Your why is attached to your purpose. Because people don't become successful just because they wake up one morning and say, well, I think I want to be a millionaire. I think I want to be a millionaire. I think I want to be a millionaire. And then suddenly, poof, I'm a millionaire. It doesn't happen like that. Okay? One, you have to have a reason for wanting it. Because I always tell people, number one, I want you to understand that your money is not your money. Your money doesn't belong to you. Your money is a tool for you to do things with. So if you want to make it just to stack it, then it will never be yours. Okay? If you don't believe me, look in the Bible and look up the story of talents, and you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? And remember the guy that didn't do anything with his money. Just remember that. I want you to remember that because a lot of people are hesitant to invest in their self. But when you invest in yourself, especially when you're starting a business, to do what? To prosper and be in a position to help others. If you don't have any money, how can you help anyone? Money is a barter tool. Okay? Money is just a tool to barter with to get things. Think about that. All right. Excuse me. I forgot to bring water in here today, so you got to bear with me. Number 2 is guidance. It says get guidance. To reach your ultimate goal, you're going to need direction to avoid getting lost. Without guidance, you can be led astray off the path that you need to be on. This is why people have coaches, mentors. Okay? Get guidance. There's someone who's walked the road that you want to walk before. And you want this person to seek them out and get their knowledge and possibly help you from making a lot of mistakes that they made. And I pray that makes sense to you. Okay, number 3. I love this one. This one says, leave your comfort zone. Now, again, the majority of my friends online are network marketers, so they understand what I'm talking about. There are things in network marketing that you don't like to do for a word called fear. It's like fear picking up the telephone and talking to someone. Okay? That's a big fear in network marketing. Fear meeting other people. I had a guy tell me one time, well, I don't really like talking to people. And this is an excuse, I got to bring this up nowadays, that a lot of people use to suddenly become traders, either in the Forex market, the Bitcoin market, whatever. They suddenly, well, yeah, I'm going to become a trader because I don't like people. Instead of facing their challenges and getting out of their comfort zone and say, okay, I don't like phone calling. Call. I don't like engaging on people's posts. Engage. You'll be surprised once you take the action to go outside of your comfort zone, just to step outside of it and try something new. Wanted to give you a good feeling of accomplishment. That's number 1. But the thing that you'll accomplish in the end, wow. Some people say, well, I don't like making a video. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there, but you won't ask for guidance to let it out. We all have something to give to the world. What is yours? What's your why? Okay? So, each day challenge yourself to be a little bit uncomfortable and do the one thing that scares you a little. What's the worst that can happen? Rejection, embarrassment, someone saying no. I ran across a test years ago, and I made up a sheet and I gave it to the people that I was working with. And on this sheet, it said, Go for no. In fact, there's a book out concerning that says go for no. Okay, and I'll tell anyone, you cannot make an offer to 100 people and get a no each time. It's impossible. Try it. Get you a sheet of paper, right? And just, I don't care, message 100 people over the next 3 days or 4 days, 25 people a day, and ask them all the same question. You will not get 100 no's. It's impossible. And the other thing you did, you stepped outside that comfort zone. That was the objective of it, okay? So try it, 100 no's. All right, number 4, trust the process. Trust the process. Success is a process. Trust the process. Success is a process. Trust the process. There's certain things that you know as a network marketer that you need to do online. Are you doing them? Okay. Are you engaging on friends' posts every day? Are you posting in different groups every day? Are you doing follow-up every day? Are you making new friends every day? I'm not going down the whole list, but you get my point. All right. And we call that daily method of operation. It's a process. You're not expected to remember it. No, you write it down on a piece of paper. And then you just follow that process. Not 1 day, not 2 days. Start out with 30 days. And then set your goal to 60 days. And then set your goal to 90 days. If you have a plan and you're following that plan for 90 days faithfully, and you believe in what you're doing, if you believe in your product, you will have success. Because what? Success is a process. It's that simple. Okay? So choose yourself. Number 5, choose yourself. At the end of the day, if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect others to believe in you? You need to be your biggest fan. I'm my biggest fan and I'm my biggest critic at the same time. My wife is second. Okay. A lot of things I do, especially when I'm making different flyers and whatnot, I'll call and I'll say, what color do you like, this color better or that combination over there? Okay. Because none of us are perfect. But one, you have to believe in yourself and your abilities. And if you don't have the abilities, you're not confident you have the abilities that you need, learn it. Okay. I was just talking to a team member today. I said, go in the back office and there's a bunch of training. Just do one training a day. Just do one training a day. Right? I was listening to Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was talking about reading. And oh gosh, I can't remember the number was, but there's a certain amount of books you're supposed to read. I believe it was a month. And you at the end of the year, you'd have the learning you'd have picked up will be worth a 4-year scholarship just by reading. Okay, so it's crazy. Believe in you. Choose you. It says you need to be your biggest fan. When you're pursuing your goal and attempting to transform yourself, own it and claim whatever it is that you're going after. Don't be afraid to look bad in front of other people. Fear of failure is one of the biggest. Okay, it just happened again. Hold it. I gotta go make sure I'm still there. Yeah, I'm still there. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I just lost it on my book there. But it was trying to tell me that my 20 minutes is up. So for those of you that are watching, I appreciate you watching today. I will see you tomorrow, and we'll be talking. I knew the topic. My apology, I didn't pull it up for today. But we'll be having another good topic tomorrow. I pray that you got something out that you watched today. And like I said, please do me a favor. Pray for my sister. And always remember this. God loves you, and so do I. God bless.